Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Kenshi, our Holy Nation playthrough. Episode 3 with the series. Our group here finds itself all the way in Skinner's Rome. We've kind of walked up to this area because this is where we're going to do a great deal of looting. Hopefully checking out some of these ruins, the destroyed house and everything. I'm hoping we'll get some good gear. Maybe we'll even head up to Narco's Trap. I want to get some stuff that we can utilize, but on the way here, we did run into a bone dog pup. I'm carrying it right now, currently. We beat him up and then we kidnapped him. I'm hoping we'll be able to recruit him into our army. And then as we were heading up the path here, you guys wouldn't believe what I found. First of all of the holy mines have been taken over by slave runners. You can see here we've got some slaves up here someplace. This is actually a skeleton. And then on top of that, there's actually a group of skeletons, potentially skeletons from the army, some of the original skeletons that invaded the Holy Nation territory. They're actually walking through right now with a squad, and they are definitely equipped. Yeah, these are definitely part of the old skeleton army. Nobody really knows what happened to the army after they took down the Holy Nation. A lot of people believe, without a purpose, the army just eventually broke up into squads and just started roaming the land in the Holy Nation area, making sure that the Holy Nation could never come back. This is definitely one of those squads. We don't want to get involved with this. These guys are unbelievably powerful. We're just not equipped for something like this. So we'll let them walk through. I see that they're actually up here as well. These slavers, they are not enemies with us, but they could give us a hard time. They do have backpacks, though, and man, there's a lot of slaves up here. At some point, if I could get some of these backpacks, that would be awesome. A lot of these slaves are actually prior Holy Nation citizens. See, when the Holy Nation fell, a lot of citizens abandoned these cities, not sure where to go, at least the citizens that had survived. Even soldiers from the old Holy Nation army after the entire collapse. And slavers saw this as an opportunity to really boost the slave trade and to line their pockets with fat cats. And to do that, they ended up rounding up these groups of wandering Holy Nation citizens with no purpose and eventually capturing them and forcing them into slavery. So we do have a bit of a bone to pick with the slavers, considering that they literally have most of our people shackled up here and breaking rocks for nothing. So we will bring the fight to them, but we're just not ready. We need to become a little bit more powerful, so we need to kind of play it like we're friends with them, even though eventually they will be one of our greatest early game enemies. And it looks like we may have just spotted the skeletons and the slavers conversing. I should have known. Slavers have been in on this the whole time. Disgusting. They'll die just like the rest of them. When the time comes, that is. We'll keep pushing forward. We just don't have the ability to handle the situation right now, especially with those skeletons there. Group of starving bandits. The goal for this episode will be the same as the last episode for the most part. We're going to be finding equipment, mostly equipment to sell at this point. We're hoping to train our skills up if we find a few small groups we could train on. We're also hoping to recruit more people, but that might be a little out of the way here, since we are very far away from home. And as you venture out from Holy Nation territories, the amount of citizens that are wandering around looking to be picked up and recruited into our new army, they start to grow kind of thin. So we got a group of United Citizens drifters. And we've pulled our first group of hungry bandits. So we are no way prepared for this, but unfortunately, we have no choice. We will have to do this fight. That would mean I'd have to put the bone dog down. I could fight with the bone dog. It just won't be easy. I could talk to the hungry bandit leader. We just want food. This is insane. Half starved and making threats at me. Calm down. We don't need to spill blood here. I've had it with you, annoying starvers. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever had this happen before. You don't even know what hungers does to you, what it feels like, what it drives you to do. I don't want to fight you. But more than I don't want to fight, I want to live another day. Put your sword away. I can help you. Great, that will get me half a chew stick. But it's better than a broken rib at least. Well, this is kind of cool. Don't think I've ever had that happen before. Huh. I thought we were just going to fight. These guys are now going to follow me. I'm okay with this. All right, well, let's keep moving then. Oh, they're no longer going to follow, but they're not really enemies to us. That's one way to get out of fighting hungry bandits. That's actually not bad. I don't know if we could have taken that group. It's not too large, but Kevin didn't really do all that great in the last battle. He probably wouldn't hold off much in this one. We're almost to the destroyed house now. The main thing that we were kind of coming out this way to hit. I was hoping by coming here, you can see tons of weapons available. We'd have our free pick at whatever weapon we wanted. And the ability to pick some of these up and use them for some of our other people in the future here. So I'll go ahead and actually, let's see, we have Kevin up here. A lot of good weapons. Some of these would be worth a pretty good price on the market. I will have to drop my sword to pick some of these up. So why don't we just drop all of this? And we'll take a look. Let's see what we got. So not bad. Like I said, all this stuff's worth something. Reinforced saber. Okay. And I think every weapon in the game is actually here. The triangle horn's a pretty good weapon. I can't pick it up though. The flesh stick, Tessin, there's a holy cleaver, a frame axe. I probably can't. Oh, I did get that. Okay. Some of the stuff I wouldn't mind keeping, but they're all really, really beat up and rusty weapons. Let's get that. The moon cleaver we can't get. Okay. Leviathan Slayer, awesome weapon if I can get that one. Triangle jaw, same thing. I know I can't get the fragment circle. What else? I guess what would I want to keep? Oh, plate mace. Find out. So this should get us our, by the time I sell all this, it should get us our next character. Iron Spider arm. I think that's actually worth a good amount, although I don't know if it is when it's rusted out like that. It's not bad. Okay, the ones I wanted to pick up, Leviathan Slayer is a really good weapon. That one I'll probably keep. It's worth a pretty good amount. There's another one here, a Fallen Sun, if we can find it. They might not have a Fallen Sun here. Oh, they do. Perfect. Yes, another excellent weapon. This one's usually worth keeping as well. Triangle Blade, really good weapon. Guardless Katana is nice. Ninja Blade. I'll show you guys the Triangle Blade. Right there it is. And that's it for weapons. We could have Hans and Tarsus pick a few up, I guess. Whichever ones they can grab. And Tarsus, you are on it as well. So it'll certainly become an issue if we run into anybody. So hopefully we don't. The triangle jaw is the other big weapon. Alright. Actually surprised at how fast everybody can still move. Let's grab my weapon back. I was going to use the long cleaver. I think that's definitely what I want. The foreign saber's another good one. Yeah, there's a good amount of worth with weapons here, even if they're not super powerful weapons. Now, the only question is there anybody we could trade to nearby? Can't do anything with the Holy Mines. Dust Bandit camp wiped out. They don't like us at the way station. Nobody at the Deadlands. I don't think I could trade with the Slavers anyways. We could head over and try. They could be useful at least in the present. Eventually they will have to go like the others. But we might be able to pawn some of our goods off or something. I think my biggest fear would be having them try to capture me, but I would like to take the opportunity to try to get this pup in a cage as well, so that we can get her tamed and named to join our army. Then we can start having them level up. Want to have an elder here soon. What we got here? A group of drifters, Holy Nation drifters at that. I don't have enough cash though to recruit any of them. Is it Holy Nation? There's a couple of people that don't belong there, but for the most part it is Holy Nation. No skeletons at least, just one Holy Nation hiver, which, hey, if he worships Okrin, then I guess I'm okay with that. Kind of a little bit of a reformed Holy Nation, if you will. Let's see what kind of prices people are asking. I've never been much of a fighter, but if that's what you need me to do, I'll do it. Perfect. How much? 6,000. Okay. Most of these drifters will probably be 6,000. Ah, it's you again. Really? I've ran into this group before? Damn, what are the chances? What happens if I go inside here? Is there things that I can steal? There's leather. I'll take it. Can certainly be sold. Are the skeletons gone? They are. These guys are actually training. Let's head inside with the Holy Nation drifters and kind of hang as part of that group. I think by being with that group, we should be able to, well, I'm hoping anyways, be able to blend in and not get captured. Looks like we can't do any selling anyways. Oh, wait. We can buy slaves. We could free a few people. It's not the best way. Oh, we can even sell. No. Obviously, we're not going to. Yeah, not the best way to free our people, but we can free some of them. Or at least one of them for now. This might be the best way for us to get people. Some of these guys have some decent stats. We'll leave the Shek here to rot, but some of these guys were Holy Nation citizens at one point. Flick shot. Okay. 1,000. They're all 1,000, so we'll want to pick up the best one. And it looks like that's going to be Meow. So we'll go ahead and buy you. All right, so I bought your freedom. How do I actually get you to join? So I can put you in the cage and then recruit you that way. Seems like a really weird way to do it. If you let go, will you join our cause? Really, I'm just so hungry. You'll feed me, right? Yeah. Praise Okran, I knew you were... Kevin, why are you talking? I knew you weren't just going to let me starve. I'd do anything for a bit of tasty dried meat about now. As a matter of fact, I do. Join us and you can have all the dried meat you like. You'll get what you're given, yeah. Then I'm yours. Oh, I can taste it already. Why, Kevin, why are you the one talking? What is going on? Welcome to the team. All right, so... let's go ahead and welcome. So that's kind of a weird way to do it. I had to pay 1,000, but I guess that's fine. You just gotta, you know, think of creative ways to do this stuff. So we'll go ahead and welcome Alara to the army. She wanted to be a researcher, but Alara, I think you're gonna be a fighter for now, because we just won't have a base for a bit, and I want to go ahead and get you in here. So there we go. Let's let you free. Okay, looks like they're going to get you out. So that's one way to do it. Actually they imprisoned Alara, which is not what I want. I've got an idea. So eventually I'll have to get somebody's lock picking up. This is a weird way to go about it. Alright, well, Alara will come back for you. Run, Alara, run! Now they will probably knock Alara out at some point. No, don't get involved, guys. Not yet. Not yet. Actually, wait. Yeah, the rest of them aren't here. Let's get involved now. You're not going anywhere, Alara. You're staying right here with us. See, like I said, weird way to go about it. Slave, really? You calling me a slave, or? Alright. I'm ready to do this. I find you people revolting anyways. Go ahead and unlock your shackles, Alara, as we deal with this fool. Also a great chance for us to get a backpack, so I'd say this is going to be a win-win. And a bit of good gear for you, Alara, too. I'll take care of you in a second. This guy's almost down. Oh, another one. Well, why not? In the meanwhile, Alara, why don't you go ahead and get some gear here. And we will have you give me the med kit. But why don't you give him the shackles, actually? Make him look like the slave. See if he likes it. And I will definitely take that. Oh, he's got A junk bow. Well, it's a prototype, but we'll definitely take it. And then we got to get you a weapon, Alara. Like a good weapon. So let's see what Kevin's got on him. Hopefully you can get in there. I know you're really injured. What do we want Alara to use? I think a spear would be nice to have. Let's give you the triangle horn. And we'll give you a nice little side weapon here. And get you in on the fight. Nope, looks like it's over though. Alright, I'm going to give myself the backpack. I'll need the med kit as well. And let's give that to to Kevin. And Tarsus, you could use some good gear actually. So why don't you go ahead and trade with this guy? Nice. Yeah, well, even the cap, why not? Take the med kit and his backpack, which he had nothing in his. And Hans, you had some stuff you were missing. We swapped that out for a set of decent boots. Aside from that, you're actually pretty good. These are actually worth something. So we'll have Alara pick both of these up. All right, nice. So our first, like, real battle. I guess I wouldn't say battle, but definitely an excellent fight. And some good gear out of it. Plus we got Alara. That was not the best way to do it. And I had to pay 1,000 credits for something I had to fight. But at least it got her out here and away from the main force. So that was really all we needed. Slave here fighting a heavy guard, which I'm not even going to mess with. Just let those slaves do what they need to do. So one Holy Nation person saved. Alright, we're pretty injured. We're going to have to get some rest. I wish I had sleeping bags. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to get those in the future. I can make them, but... Be cool if we get the slaves to revolt. There's a lot of slaves. More drifters from the Holy Nation as well. We don't have the cash to support it. I spent my last 1,000 credits on something I had to fight for anyway. Kind of silly. But hungry bandits. Do they like me now? I actually wouldn't mind working on relations with them. Most of these starving bandits are previous Holy Nation citizens anyways that are starving and wandering the desert. I don't want to kill them, but they usually initiate the fight, so we don't have much of a choice. We got to do whatever we have to do to survive. I think it's going to be best for us to head back to the hub with our stash of weapons. Try and sell them off. See if we can earn ourselves another person for our army through those means. We're going to want to start thinking about where we want to build a base eventually as well. I have some ideas. I considered maybe this opening here. It's actually a pretty nice flat area. Would make an excellent base, plus a good staging point for the Deadlands. The Ashlands is far away, but it's kind of a good point because we got some goals we got to accomplish in Oaken's Pride. And then definitely the Deadlands. The Ashlands will be some of the last things we deal with. And that's all the way down here, so it's not really... It doesn't make sense to set up and build down there. Maybe a small outpost in the future if we make it that far. That'll probably be my goal. Well, either way, we'll go ahead and end this one off here as we make the journey back. I'll get everybody home and situated, and then we will go ahead and revisit the next episode with a new goal to accomplish. Probably the same as the ones we've been doing now. That's usually the whole beginning of the game anyways. I also want to get this pup recruited. I did not put them in the cage, and I don't really have the chance to do that now. So we'll have to find another place to do that. Maybe run up to a holy mine or something and try to do it. Maybe even a... I don't know. A fogman pull would come in handy as long as I had the ability to unlock it and get them off. We could check out the Shinobi Thieves as well. We got a couple options. But with that being said, thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.